Hey, good morning, fragrance family. How are you all doing? Very good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Actually, it's about 5 a.m. on the dot, and I did not sleep, so it's not a morning. It's more like good evening. But anyway, it's a morning. You can hear the birds are waking up. So today in this episode, we're gonna be falling from the grace, according to many people. And what I mean by that, I did the last video was what? It was 10 masterpiece of fragrances from my collection, and I am gonna do 3 episodes of that, 10 on each episode. And from there I'm gonna do clone fragrances. This is what I do in my channel. I like to review any kind of fragrances that smell good, that smell nice, and whatever I will find, if I find interesting, that good enough to share with you, I will share with you. So if you hate clones, if you do not like inexpensive alternative to more expensive fragrances, you can absolutely skip the video, no problem. But first of all, let me show you the scent of the morning. It's a Project Alternative Alexa, and I will tell you the reason why I'm wearing this. This is one of the best clones of Creed's Aventus, in my opinion. And this is Mohit Bhai's project, Mohit Khatri, if you know, Projekt Perfumery India. He's a good friend of mine, brother of mine. We always chit chat. So he sent me like a lot of fragrances all the way from India. So I'm checking them out. I've been checking them, testing them. This is one of them. This is one of the my most favorite from the what he sent. And this one, I think it's available in India and very soon available will be in world and Bangladesh as well. Very nice smoky batch. People say fruity, but I get smoky, fruity somewhere in between. Great performance on me. So I'm wearing like a scent of the morning, Project Alternative Alexa. So this fragrance, why I mentioned Mohit Bhai's fragrance as scent of the morning, because I'm gonna show you 4 fragrances today, which are remaining from the previous sessions. I did cover, I think, the rest of them in my previous video. I'll leave the link below. You can check it out. So I'm gonna go from my left to my right. So the 3 of the fragrances that I have here, I have tried their original, but one of the fragrances, it's a niche company. I think I never heard of it, never tried it, so I never tried the original, but I have the clone here. I'll let you know what I get from it. Okay, I'll just give you honest opinion. So these fragrances, if you see the name, I don't have the boxes here. There's somewhere in there, hard to find. But if you see this fragrance, it's mostly available in Dubai, Middle Eastern countries, as well as India. So if you want these fragrances, you can contact Mohit Bhai, Mohit Khatri Bhai. I'll leave their website below, so you can go and check them out, their Facebook as well. So first one I'm going to talk about is, you can see the bottle and you can tell from the bottle what it can be. Let me help you by taking out the cap. What does it look like? Yes, it looks like a bottle that I showed you last night. And when I put on the cap, it looked like a church of presentation, right? Shooting stars bottle presentation, because it has the sharp edges and it's a very metallic heavy cap. So the cap is not snug fit on this, but anyway, it looks really nice, golden and blue. It has this nice sort of attachment here. So this one is called Killer Oud by Paris Corner. Okay, the house is called Paris Corner, and they are giving you like this kind of bottle. I think at least 4 or 5 are there: red, blue, green. Those are gonna be like your Epic Man, Journeyman, Interlude Man. This is Interlude Man clone. So the bottle is 100 ml EDP. I think this is made in UAE. It will say it here in the sticker at the bottom. It comes with a very nice packaging. I'm sorry, they're all in there, so stuffed with a lot of other boxes. I'm sorry I couldn't show you the box. So very nice presentation, really heavy glass. And also there is Ardal Zaffron Midnight Oud, I think that is also Interlude clone. So I have Interlude. What I think of this one, I have sprayed it. The atomizer also got some sort of a what do you call, detailing up there. Sprays alright. Sprays, I don't want to spray it. It's very, very strong and choking. This is basically just like Interlude. It's a very winter heavy fragrance. It's very sweet, oud, smoky, kind of like a leather ashy feel, but not as pungent as Interlude. This fragrance lasted on me about 7 hours. Okay, 7 to 8 hours it lasts on my skin. So Interlude will push for about 16 hours or so, but for the price, I think, I don't remember the prices exactly, but these fragrances are not expensive at all. You can find them all pretty much within $35 max, okay, for 100 ml ADP. So the bottle, it's really nice. Smell is very beautiful. Yeah, it does have, you can smell it, and you can tell if you smelled like Interlude Man, you can see the connection, but it's not as smoky or as leathery as the Interlude. Interlude has definitely much better quality, but what you get from this, when you pay and you get this quality and this sort of presentation with a nice sort of a box that actually opens, like Interlude boxes, like Amouage boxes, not bad at all. So this, for the performance, it's amazing. It's the performance, it's really, really good. You're not going to have any complaint with the performance, but one thing, do not wear this in the summer. This is when the winter is about to start. You're feeling the coolness approaching you. That's the best time to wear it. And at night time, it will be very, very beautiful. So Killer Oud by Paris Corn is my first one. Very nice alternative to Amouage Interlude Man. Okay, so second one I'm gonna go. It's one of my favorite in this lineup, and it has a very beautiful bottle. And this is for people who love rose oud, saffron, this kind of combo. It's called Magic Oud by Impure Zaffron. Okay, this is the bottle, very Arabic looking. You can see like this bottle looks like a kind of like artwork. At the side, it looks almost like Arabic artwork. Very nice. It's black bottle, matte bottle. It's all glass. The cap, it's almost like reminds me of 24 Gold by Sense Story caps. Let me show you. I have 24 within my reach. Yeah, it does look like that. And this one is very heavy, sweet, dark fragrance. If you love oud, rose, saffron combo, this is one of them. So very nice cap. It's plastic though, and is the atomizer. So this fragrance, the main thing about this fragrance is it's a very heavy fragrance. Okay, there is I feel there is amber in this. There is kind of like, if you know Oud Al Mubakkar by Rasasi, I reviewed that one. If you like that one, if you did like ST DuPont fragrances which has like oud at santal, oud at rose, you know, those rose, oud, saffron, and it's very much like, you know, it's a very beautiful fragrance. If you do like Manceras also, their DNA kind of like Middle Eastern, sort of like Arabian sort of smell, you can definitely try it. It smells like rose, and this is very jammy rose kind. If you like jammy rose, definitely you should try it. So it's a very beautiful. There's no smoke in this. I don't feel anything smoky here, so it's not very dark, but it's very sweet rose with saffron, oud, and amber. I think there is a little bit of bakur in there, but it's kind of synthetic side, so it's very clean. Okay, it's also very clean. So if you like Oud Al Mubakkar, definitely try this. You know, this is another a nice fragrance for the price. Longevity, it's all four I'm going to show you absolutely stunning longevity. This one's gonna last on you really well. So this is another nighttime fragrance and cold weather fragrance. Okay, so this is called Magic Oud in pure saffron. Okay, it's EDP concentration 100 ml. Okay, it's also made in UAE, and it's for him and her. It says all that in the sticker, so I was not wrong. So I'm not spraying any of this. It's also I think from Paris Corner because it has a detailing. I'm not spraying this because in my room I'm about to sleep within 1 or 2 hours after morning tea. I won't be able to sleep with these heavy fragrances, all right? So that is the second one. Third one, I want to show you. The fourth one I'm saving for the last because that's the one I didn't try, the original one, okay? Third one, if you see the bottle, you'll know it's going to remind you of Mancera's. Check out that bottle. This is exactly like, I'll show you the closest thing to it. If you see side by side, there's a little bit difference, but check them out. Aren't they identical? Yeah. One thing different is this one I'm about to review today. It's called Pendora Scents Roses Vanilla. Okay, it says that name, and this fragrance is actually a clone of Roses Vanille by Mancera House. I do not have Roses Vanille. I have Pink Prestigium. Just showing you the bottle comparison. So basically, their bottle, I think it's about the same height or something. No, this one is a little bit taller and thinner. This one, because Mancera is a little bit fatter, like wider, and it has 120 ml, but this is 100 ml. Okay, I guess, yeah, 100 ml EDP also. So this is actually inspired by Mancera. So another thing is Mancera's caps, you have to twist them and open them like screw on, screw off. So this one you can just take it off like that. Okay, so the cap, it's not as heavy or metallic like Mancera, but I don't care for the cap. I just care for the juice inside. It's very nice bottle for itself also. Very nice pricing as well. I think Mohit Bhai told me this is very inexpensive, affordable fragrance. So golden atomizer, nice bottle, a very beautiful bottle. So this fragrance, it's if I tell you right now this is as good as Mancera, you'll not believe me, but let me tell you, it is as good as Mancera's. I smelled a lot of Manceras. I owned a lot of Manceras. This smells a lot like a little bit like gold prestigium. It has that feel. It has roses also on top of that. You see that color, there is beautiful rose, like rose petals, as well as the vanilla, like there is spicy rose vanilla sort of combo. So if you do like sweet vanilla base, this is a fragrance for you. Up top it's gonna be roses. This is more leaning towards I think unisex and more ladies would love this because the rose dominant fragrances men usually avoid, but there's no oud in this. Okay, so purely kind of spices. There's something spicy element going on. Perhaps there's a little bit oud. Perhaps yes, because Mancera has the oud in there every single fragrance, but it's the clean, fresh, out of the shower sort of oud, clean oud. Okay, not that skanky one. So if you like Valentine's Day fragrances like roses gritty, roses vanille, you're gonna dig this, and it's very yummy, almost like Swiss Arabian chocolates, like not Swiss Arabian. Swiss Arabian is the brand. Swiss chocolates with a hint of rose somewhere there, kind of like can taste the vanilla, and it's kind of like a exotic sort of a velvety, rosy vanilla. That's what you get from it. Very yummy, very nice. I used it few days. Every time I used it, I did not use it every day, but whenever I used it, I saw it did last a very long time, and it has good lasting power on it. So this is Pendora Sense Roses Vanilla, EDP 100 ml. Okay, so that's the third one. Now the last one, it's a little bit tricky, because I'm telling you tricky because if I did not try the original, I cannot compare it with the original, how close or how different it is from the original. So I'm just going to describe this fragrance as a clone of this one. Let me show you. I don't think you'll be able to see, but this fragrance, okay, you can see the bottle, and this fragrance is called Fleur Narcotic Ex Nihilo for women and men. Okay, and it has, the one I'm about to show you has some similarity to this one. I'm sorry, I'm showing you from my phone. So if you see that and you see this bottle, okay, side by side, you see the cap got resemblance, bottle got some resemblance, but of course it has, the paint is different and everything. So this fragrance I believe is for unisex purpose, and it's loved by a lot of people. You see the love bar in the red, it's really huge. So this fragrance Ex Nihilo Flower Narcotic, I think it's a, let me see what they say about it. It's a floral fruity fragrance for women and men. It was launched in 2014. Top notes are bergamot, lychee, peach. Middle notes are jasmine, peony, orange blossom, and base notes are woody notes, moss, and musk. So if you see the notes breakdown right here, it's very fruity opening. So what you get from the top from this fragrance, unfortunately, there is little bit of I think alcohol blast up top, which I was shocked at first. I thought the fragrance gone bad, and I sprayed on skin. I was like immediately turned off, and then I thought it has gone bad. I put it back in the shelf, but I did not throw it, definitely. So I gave it chance on the paper and skin as well. I waited for some time. Once that alcohol wears off, I think it's just particularly this bottle. This fragrance is called Paris Narcotic as well, EDP. Okay, it has a kind of like a plasticky cap, but it looks very nice, nicely built, and the atomizer looks also okay. Okay, so this fragrance at the bottom is, it mentions like EDP, but I think Mohit Bhai can tell you better which company this is. I'm not having the box here, so box will say. So this is basically that clone of that fragrance I showed you, Ex Nihilo what Flower Narcotic. Okay, so this is called Paris Narcotic. Okay, so this fragrance, when you smell it first time, first of all, let me tell you, I wore this fragrance few days back. I went out for a while. I went to get, I think, food or something. It took me like 2 hours to go and come back. So I had it on my skin for some time, and I came home, and to my surprise, I was smelling really something that I cannot remember what I wore. You know, like honestly speaking, I could not remember. But the fragrance lasted on me like all night, almost like 7, 8, 10 hours mark. I can still detect here and there a little bit. So this fragrance, it's really long lasting. It's really beast mode, just like those other three. And this fragrance actually is pretty damn beautiful, but it's a little bit on the feminine side. Why am I saying that? Because the fruits, lychee and bergamot, and I think there is also mentioned about peach, you get all those fruity, little bit of citrusy feel. On the heart, you get a lot of florals. This is a fragrance for lover of floral fragrances. You know, like this smells a lot like flowers. Okay, so what I get from this, I get beautiful mix of flowers. I'm not quite sure what I'm getting. Maybe jasmine, maybe tuberose. They mention here peony, jasmine, peony, and orange blossom. So I'm not sure if I smell orange blossom in this, but I definitely can smell some pink florals, pink white florals. And the fragrance is really beautifully balanced between peach, like a fruits, and florals. It's kind of like a nicely balanced. But if you really smell it from close, you get more florals than the fruits. Fruits will disappear from up top, right? The base, they said what, moss, woody notes, and musk. Perhaps there is not much to that. in this fragrance, Paris Narcotic, but maybe there's a nice sort of a vanilla musk dry down which will die off at the very last stage. So this fragrance, I think if you get like a good batch, maybe Mohit Bhai will tell you, maybe the opening top note is really nice in the other bottles, maybe just this one gone a little bit in the heat or something, gone a little bit bad with the up top, but really nice long lasting fragrance. So this is called Paris Narcotic. It's a clone of I'm sorry, I do not remember, Fleur Narcotic by ex Nihilo for women and men. So this fragrance is all beast mode fragrances, clone of course what you pay, you get a lot more for what you pay. Really amazing how Dubai can make these fragrances. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that episode, and it's mostly done for people who can actually access these fragrances. But never mind, I'll leave the name below. You can hunt them down from Middle Eastern countries or people who sell Middle Eastern fragrances. I'll see you soon. Tomorrow, perhaps, maybe in a new review or something. A lot more new fragrances are coming up very, very soon. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye-bye.